it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about anticipated releases for 2020. I'm really excited to be sharing my list of the top 10 anticipated releases that I'm really excited for this year. I'll be talking to you guys about my most anticipated releases for this year in the order from the least anticipated to my most anticipated book of the year. But that being said, the 10th one is also I'm really excited for because it's also the top 10 anticipated releases. So I hope that makes sense. That said, let's get straight into these releases. Number 10 on my list of most anticipated releases is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is a Hunger Games prequel novel. It is set 64 years before the Hunger Games on the morning of the 10th annual Hunger Games. This book is going to be released in May 19, 2020, and I'm really excited to see where Suzanne is going to go with the Hunger Games world. Number 9 on my most anticipated release is Harley in the Sky by Akemi Bowman. This book has been on my list for a very long time, and I'm really excited that the release date is really close. It's being released on March 2020. We don't have an exact date yet, so I'm really excited. Basically, this book follows this girl named Harley who is part of her family's circus been practicing as a trapeze artist. Basically, she really would like to become a full-time trapeze artist, but her family says no. Due to this, she runs away and goes to the rival circus where she trains to become a trapeze artist. This book sounds really interesting and I cannot wait to read all about the trapeze and circus world. The next one on my list is actually probably the book that's going to be coming out first, which is Infinity Sun by Silvera. I actually have not read any of his previous works, but I've heard a lot of fantastic things about them, and they're also my type of contemporary story, so I'm actually really excited to see him write in the fantasy genre. I'll probably pick up one of his other books before I actually read Infinity Sun. It basically follows these two brothers who are fighting a generation-long magical war. That's kind of all I know about it, and it's kind of all I want to know about it. And this book is coming out January 14th, 2020, so I'm going to be hopefully picking it up that day, depending on if I can get one of his other books read in time for that, but we shall see. Number 7 on my list is actually the second book in a series that I've been really anxiously waiting for since the start of this year, and that is The Silver Serpents by Roshani. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I really apologize. I do not know how to pronounce names very well. But this book is basically the second book to the Gilded Wolves series. I read this book back in January. I will leave the links for the videos for where I talk about the Gilded Wolves in the description box down below. Basically, this will be following on from the Gilded Wolves series. This book's going to be released in September the 22nd, 2020, and I'm really excited. I will definitely be picking it up when that date hits, but first I will be rereading the Gilded Wolves, so I am right on track. The 6th book on my anticipated releases list is Oculta by Montayne. This is the second book in the Forgery of Magic series, which is the book after Nocturna. I am really excited for this book. I cannot wait to see what happens in this book because the first book left me with so many questions. I cannot wait to see more of these characters. I am really excited. I cannot wait to see more of this amazing magic system and what the consequences of their actions in their first book. This book is going to be released on the 2nd of June 2020, and I will definitely be picking it up after I've read the first one again because it's been a long time since I've read that book, but I cannot wait. Book number 5 on my list is The Damned by Renée, Ahdieh. I believe that's how you say it. It's the second book from the Beautiful. It's about vampires in New Orleans, and it's set in the 1800s, and it's got this mystery and this. It's amazing. You should definitely check it out before the 9th of June 2020 when the second one is released. So I am really excited to just understand what's going to happen in this book because the end of the first book really turned the story on its head, and I cannot wait to find out what's going to happen with these incredible characters. Number 4 on the list for most anticipated releases is Aurora Burning by J. Kristoff and Amie Kaufman. I am so excited for this, and guys, have you seen this cover? It has Cal on it. I am so excited. He is my most favorite character in that book, and oh my god, I'm so happy he got his own cover. I'm so happy. Guys, if you have not checked out Aurora Rising, definitely check it out before the 5th of the 5th 20, because that's when it comes out. Did I even need to look up when that came out? No, I did not, because I know this off by heart, because I am so excited. Definitely check out Aurora Rising. It is an incredible story and is set in space, and they've got a beautiful friendship of characters, beautiful range of characters. You will definitely connect to one of these characters because there is such a range, and I cannot wait to see where this series continues to go. We are down to the last 3. Now, you guys, this should be no surprise what 2 authors are in my top 3, considering they have books coming out at this time. Guys, we are down to my top 3 most anticipated releases, and these should be no surprise to anyone who really knows me, but if you want to have a guess in the comments down below, definitely let it crack. It's 2 authors that have releases coming out. These are my favorite authors and series of all time, so this should come as no surprise what my top 3 are. Let's get into it. My 3rd most anticipated release is The Tower of Nero by Riordan, which is coming out on the 29th of September 2020. I am beyond excited for this book. I am very behind on my reading of Percy Jackson. I am rereading it right now. I've technically only read up to the first book of the Olympus series, so I'm going to crack on and continue reading my Percy Jackson series before September 29, because I really want to get that on the day. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to read it and experience all the goodness of the series. Riordan never disappoints, but he always manages to surprise me at the same time. So I'm excited. I highly recommend these series, but make sure you start Percy Jackson because that's the first series and you'll get all confused. But I'm so excited. The second most anticipated book of 2020 is The Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Red Squads of Magic series by Cassandra Clare. It follows Alec and Magnus. I am really excited to see where this series is going to go. The first book followed that gap where it explains what happened in their holiday, and I believe this one is going to have a time jump where they're mature and grown up, so it's going to be fantastic to follow their story when they're grown up as well as when they were younger. So I'm really excited. I did read a little sneak peek on her Shadowhunter page, and that just made me so much more excited, so I cannot wait until it comes out. I cannot believe how soon it is, but it's still really far away because it comes out in September 2020. We don't have a date, but I'm really excited. My most anticipated release for 2020 has got to be Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I am so excited for this book. This book comes out on the 3rd of March 2020, and oh my gosh, I am so excited. I have booked out a whole month of Shadowhunter videos for that month for the release. I am so excited. I cannot wait to get some. I'm already having like 4 editions of this book because they just keep coming out with more pretty editions, and I have to have them. And I just cannot wait to get to know these characters even more. I've been reading everything about them, getting to know these characters, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. This book is the sequel to the prequel, if that makes sense. It is set after the Infernal Devices, about all the children of the characters in the Infernal Devices, and can it be March already? I cannot wait to read this book. I can't wait to have it in my hand and just dive into this Shadowhunter world again. I'm so beyond excited, and I just can't wait, guys. Alright guys, that's it for my most anticipated releases for 2020. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with these anticipated releases, or what your most anticipated releases for 2020 are. As always, I'll leave my social media links in the description box down below, as well as any video links that I've been talking about. Definitely subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I post a new video. But until next time guys, see ya!